Thursday morning, get started in a child's pose. Let's start with our arms resting comfortably by our sides. So take your knees as wide, oh yeah, and everybody just please go ahead and mute yourselves if you haven't already. Great. So if you'd like, you can put a block underneath your forehead so that your head is resting comfortably as your arms rest by your side. And just let your shoulders drape over your thighs. And breathe in and out through the nose or through the mouth at this point, whatever feels right for you. You can massage the space between the two temples, just resting towards the right and left sides of your brain, of your head. And then settle into the center, breathe in, breathe out. Just allow your upper body to completely surrender, let your belly be soft. Take an inhaling breath and take your right arm forward. Keep your left arm back. Reach in two directions, long from your center. Inhale, release your right hand back and stretch your left arm forward. Inhale, bring both arms forward. Spread your fingers. Imagine that not only are you pushing the mat forward with your hands, but you're spreading the mat apart from the center. So press your pinky fingers out towards the sides. And if you still want to use the block, great. If not, you can just move it off to the side. Inhale, lift your chest. Walk over to your right side now, bringing your left arm on top. I'm just going to move my block a little bit. Left arm on top of the right, pushing back towards your left heel. Inhale, lift your chest, walk over to the other side, stretching the right side of your body out. Inhale, come back to your center, reach your arms out in front of you. Inhale, bring your forearms to the earth. Lift your hips up. Palms can be down, you can have your thumbs up towards the sky. And then if your thumbs are up to the sky, just imagine that you're pushing your mat down with your forearms. And then push deeply, and just notice my bracelet's unsnapped here, so I'm trying to snap it. So if you push down into your forearms or the outer edges of your arms, you're going to feel this lift through the center of your body. So a little energizing into your core musculature. So push down wherever you are, pull the belly up and in, drop the chin down around your back, and then inhale, just let your belly drop. Just let it go. No thoughts about where it's going. Exhale, round and curl, pull the belly in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, once again, stay in neutral and slide your right arm forward. Left arm is under the shoulders, your palm can be down or thumb can be up to the sky. And then draw it back, elbow back to the floor, inhale. Exhale, send your left arm forward. Inhale, this should feel good for some of those chest movements that we did yesterday. Bring your arms together, back into a sphinx on your knees, actually. And then take your palms, turn them down, and move your hands forward a little bit further so that your hips are back And then we're gonna shift our body forward on the knees, hips up in the air. And then push back. Keep doing that a couple times. So not quite all the way down, not quite into your full cobra or your full sphinx. And then each time you get a little bit more forward and a little bit back. Inhale and forward. And some of you might even get your chin to the floor. So as you come forward, drop your chin, kind of like a little chaturanga push-up on your forearms. And bring your chin down towards the floor. Some of you, again, will get them all the way down to the floor. One more time, then we're going to take this into circles. So take small circles or bigger circles, whatever your body's calling for at this very moment. Start to move a little bit more through your pelvis. And then reverse this. And when you're ready, you've had enough of this, bring your forearms down under your shoulders, step to a plank on your forearms, shift your hips forward so your shoulders are right above your wrists. It might be a little bit of a lift, but you don't want to be up here in your kind of dog pose. Inhale, lower your hips to the floor, stay in a sphinx pose. Again, I'm modifying. I'm not going too high up into my extension. And then walk your arms out in front of you again like a Superman. Reach your right arm forward, turn the thumb up to the sky, and lift the right arm up off the floor. Push your pubic bone down. Engage your quadricep muscles here. Exhale down by pulling your knees up. Inhale, left arm slides a little forward, turn the thumb up, lift up. Exhale down, walk your hands back in. Low cobra, elbows squeezed by the side. Again, I'll be doing the modified version of cobra and up dog today. Exhale, bring your chest down towards the floor. Walk your hands back, another handprint. Come a little bit higher, but keep your hips on the floor. So I'll be keeping everything on the floor. Inhale, walk your hands back, another handprint. Lift up, this time resting on your toes, lifting your knees up, lifting your chest up. Right there, I'm just going to show you for a second. And then push back to your child's pose. Release the arms down by your side, palms facing upwards so the shoulders open up. Drape open. Inhale, come up, sit on your heels, or you can take a block behind you or in between your two thighs. So I'll show you what that would look like. Take it the long way and sit between your two heels. Good. Close your eyes, drop your shoulders back and around. Bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, push your palms up over your head. Hook your thumbs, spread your fingers, reach your arms up. Exhale, turn your torso to the right side. Bring your left arm outside the right arm behind you. Inhale, and twist a little deeper. Exhale, relax your shoulders down, gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale, sweep the arms up, hook the thumbs the other way, perhaps. Exhale, take it to the other side. Inhale, bring it back up to center. Exhale, release your hands. Bend your right knee, and if you're not sitting on a block, you can do the same thing, and if there's any reason that this doesn't feel perfectly acceptable to you, just adjust probably the bottom leg a little bit. Hug your hands around your shin, lift your chest up. Nice and tall, lifting out of your pelvis. Take your right arm behind you again, left arm up. And see if you want to bring your arm outside your thigh and press your knee against your arm against your knee. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Come back to your center. Take a twist to the other side. So a little bit more space to open up. Inhale, come back to center. Adjust yourself so now the left leg is going to come forward. If you need a strap or towel to help you out here, grab it. You can just wrap it around your bottom foot, bend the knee, and grab a hold of it. I don't have a strap, it's just further away. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold over your left leg. Keep your right knee close to your chest here. So you could even have your hand on the outside, but if your arm's on the inside, be conscious that you're not opening your knee out to the side. Rather, hug it in towards your tricep. Inhale for length and exhale for the depth. Nice hamstring stretch on your left leg. Breathe in again, let go of the breath. Inhale, lengthen, walk your hands back in. Bend both knees, so both feet are on the floor. And then we're going to spin our right leg behind us. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, left arm behind you, right arm outside, or just hug it in. Twist over to the left side. So here again, knee and arm against each other, rather than bringing the knee towards the midline, bring it outside, little abduction. Inhale, come back to center. Take the twist on the inside. Keep bringing the knee towards the outside. Inhale, come on back to center. Send your right leg out in front of you. Use a strap or towel if you'd like. Arms up, inhale. Exhale, hinge forward, hugging the left knee in towards the tricep. Reach towards your feet. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath. Good. Inhale, walk your hands back in. Exhale, bend both knees. Sit up nice and tall. Turn your toes out and bring your hands. We did this the other day actually. But bring your hands on the inside of your thighs, pressing your knees against your triceps, lifting your torso. Exhale, walk the hands down. Walk them a little forward. Inhale, begin to shift your weight forward. You can use your hands to help get you there. And then in your squat, for only the breath, take your hands and bring them on top of the block in front of you now. Turn your toes forward. Bring your feet about as wide as your mat. Inhale and exhale. Good. Now press down to rise up. Bring your arms up over your head. Hook your thumbs again and lift your arms all the way up over your head. Lean up and over to the right side. Inhale back to center. Switch the cross of your fingers up and over to the left side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release your hands. Fold your body down in half. Look forward, inhale. Walk your hands out and find a downward facing dog. Step your feet back, feet and hips width apart. Chest towards your thighs. Inhale, shift forward to a high plank, push-up position. Collarbones broaden. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank to push-up position. Lower your left knee, right foot stays behind you. Keep your right foot down on the floor as you spin to your right side. Left arm down on the floor or the block, right arm up. And then just think about lifting out of your left waistline. Nice. Take your right arm over your head. Spin your heart open. Good. Exhale. Just bring your hand down, spin yourself forward, And step your right foot on the outside, oops, of your right hand. Wow, everything went flying on that one. You can turn your toes out or take your toes forward. Pull your shoulders back, collarbones broaden. Put a little smile on your face. Let's stay upright for the first time that we do this. Perhaps there'll be another time. Good. Inhale, send the right leg back, lift it in the air. Toes down, left arm forward, thumb up. Square off your shoulders, hips. Exhale, hand and knee down. Round your spine. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step your left foot back, toes on the floor. Press the right top of the foot, shin down. And then spin onto your right side. Right arm down on the floor or the block, left arm up. Inhale, stretch the arm over your head. Good, now inhale, come forward, bring the hand down, step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Snuggle your back leg back, chest open, shoulders back. And breathe. Give your body the opportunity to let go a little bit more. One more breath, hands down, left leg back, the toes down, right arm forward, thumbs up. Exhale, hands and knees down, round your back. Inhale to neutral, walk your hands a little forward, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Bend one knee at a time. And then stay in the center and just fold. Pressing firmly through the arms, hug the triceps in, turn your elbow creases slightly forward. Inhale, rise on your toes, bend your knees, look forward, and take yourself to the top of your mat. Place your hands on the floor, shins or blocks. My hands are going on my thighs, so I'm a little bit more supported in a forward fold. Good. And then inhale, bring your hands to your hips, rise up to stand. Bring your arms down by your side. So you should be at the top of your mat. If you're not, take a few steps forward. Press down firmly through your feet. Inhale, stretch your arms overhead. Once again, hook your thumbs. Exhale, up and over to the right side. Inhale back to center, hook the other thumb. Exhale, up and over. Inhale up. Exhale, hands on your back, fingers in either direction, lift your chest. Exhale, lift up and over, and slide down, hands to the floor, shins, or your blocks, any height. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, step to a plank pose. Shoulders over wrists. Exhale, bend your elbows halfway down, knees can come down. Either go to up dog, push up, or right into downward facing dog. Hips up in the air. Inhale, right leg hit in the air, hips squared for this one, toes down. Exhale, knee to the chest, step forward between your two hands. I'm going to raise my blocks. For me, you can do whatever you need to do, but you're in a low lunge here. Inhale. Bring your collarbones forward. Exhale, right hand to your hip. Rotate your torso to the right and stretch your right arm up in the air. Looking for the space on the left side of the body. Rotating, breathing, finding lots of space. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. Good. Empty the breath, release the hands, straighten your front leg and fold. Drawing the right hip back and the left hip forward. Inhale. Exhale, rebend the front knee. Take your hands to the floor. Step into downward dog, hips up in the air. If you want to take a vinyasa there, go ahead. Just go through your push-up setting. Yeah, and then meet in downward dog. Inhale, float your left leg in the air, toes down, just like we did on the floor not too long ago. Arms are reaching out in front of you so you have all that space. Exhale, knee to chest, step forward, bring the leg between the two hands. Good, so lengthen your spine, left leg parallel to the floor, left thigh. Left hand to your hip, turn to the left side. And then spin open, left arm comes up. Lift your belly up and away from your thighs. Inhale. And exhale, one more breath. Good, look down, hands down. Straighten your front leg and fold over it. Inhale. And exhale. Take another breath. Exhale, rebend your legs, step back to a downward facing dog, or take, if you want to flow. Inhale, float your right leg up, hips square, toes down. Exhale, step your right foot through. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, send your right arm up in the air, twisting open. Exhale, hand down, straighten your front leg. Turn your back toes on their side. Walk your right hand on a block if you have it behind your calf, or walk it onto the inside or top of the thigh. Left hand to the hip, open up to the left side. Left arm open for triangle pose. If being on the block still isn't satisfying for your body, you can come up higher, and of course you can always be lower. Stretch your arms nice and long, bring your tailbone beneath you. Inhale, rise up, both hands on your hips. Turn your right toes to the left, 1/4 turn, so you're just facing the long side of your mat. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, hinge forward. You can take a block underneath your shoulders, in between your two shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, fold down. I'm staying upright, but you fold down. Inhale, take the block over to your left side, bring your hands to your hips and stand up. Turn your left toes to the left. Right toes can stay, almost where they are, a little bit turned to the left side. Open up your arms, bend your left knee. Warrior two, facing kind of the back side of your mat. Inhale. Good. So your right arm is back, left arm is forward, warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, straighten your front leg, which is now your left leg. Bring your back foot in once or twice. Hinge your hips to the right, move your torso to the left. And again, use the block on the inside or outside of your foot triangle now on the other leg, facing the back of the room. You're really facing the right side of your room, but your back foot is the lead leg. So stacking your shoulders, opening up your hips. Breathe in and out. Inhale, look down. Exhale. Inhale, come up, take the block with you. Turn yourself back to the left side of your mat, and then come all the way forward, back into your lunge. Step into a high plank this time. Hold it, or take a vinyasa. Bend your elbows, upward or cobra, downward dog, or even a push-up. Inhale, bring your left leg in the air, toes down. Exhale, step the leg through. Inhale, right hand stays, left arm opens up, twist. Exhale, lower the left hand down. Straighten your left leg. Turn your right foot on its side. So facing about the right corner of the mat, front corner. Take Take a block if you have it underneath your left hand on the outside of your calf, not your ankle, but a little further back. And then take the right arm to the side, and then take your body up. Triangle. So, creating several triangles in this pose in your body. So the lift of the arm on the block, just gives us really, just accesses more space. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, rise up, take your block with you. I just switched blocks. Turn your toes to the right. Bring your hands to your hips. Come down, hands on the floor or the blocks. Lengthen your spine. Shift your weight forward so that your heels are over your ankles. Your hips are over your ankles or your heels. Probably crazy. Inhale, press down, hands to your hips, move the block to the right. Come up to standing. Open up your arms to a T. Inhale, spin your right toes to the back of the room. Turn your left toes to the front left corner, which is now the front left corner of the back of the room. Warrior two. Reach your arms in two directions. Think of all this energy coming from the center of your body and shooting out your fingertips, your toe tips. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, settle into it for another breath. Good. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Bring your back foot in once or twice. Turn the toes towards that corner if they haven't been. Hinge forward, and then reach out. I'm going to use the block, inside, outside, foot, shin, or block. Inhale, left arm up, triangle facing the back side of the room. Lift out of your waistline. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, rise up, take your block with you. Turn your right toes 1/4 turn, and then spin back to the front of the room. Inhale, step to plank. Exhale, choose your way all the way back to downward facing dog. Hips up, chest down. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, step your right foot through. Left arm stays, right arm opens, twist. Exhale, hands down, straighten your front leg, and then turn your back foot on its side. Right hand on the floor block, shin, thigh, triangle pose. Inhale, rise up. Turn your toes to the left. Exhale, hinge forward. Hands on the floor blocks. Inhale, bring your hands to your hips and rise up. Turn your left toes to the left. Warrior two, exhale. Inhale, straighten your warrior leg. Exhale, hinge forward for your triangle pose. Inhale, release your hands, face the back of the room, and spin your back hip forward. So you're in a straight leg here, once again. So standing forward, pyramid pose, but large pose. Inhale, rebend your front knee, turn your back toes back, warrior two, once again. Inhale, straighten your front leg, turn it to the left. Exhale, warrior two to the front. Inhale, release your hands. Step back, high to low plank, you choose. Right into dog is fine, push up is fine, extra push-ups is fine. Inhale, bring your left leg up, toes down. Exhale, step your left foot through. Inhale, right arm stays, left arm opens, twist. Exhale, left hand down, straighten your front leg. Turn your back toes on your side, triangle pose. Good, inhale, rise up, turn your left foot a quarter, turn in. Bring your block to the right side or in the center. Exhale, come halfway down, inhale, and you fold where you go. Inhale, bring your hands to your hips, rise up. Open up your arms to a T. Right leg turns, bend the knee. Warrior two. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Hinge forward, triangle pose. Good. Now inhale, release your left hand, turn your back foot towards the back of your mat, and fold into your pyramid pose. Long leg. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rebend your right knee. Warrior two. Exhale, straighten your front leg, turn it to the left side. Turn your left toes forward, warrior two, once again, on the other side. Inhale, take your hands to the floor, step back your way. Find yourself in a downward facing dog or child's pose. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale, right leg up, toes down. Exhale, step your right foot through. Inhale, right arm comes up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, right hand comes inside, left foot turn. We straighten the leg first. Then we turn the back foot on its side. Triangle pose. Inhale, come up right away. We're going to just take your toes, turn them in without coming down. Turn the right toes to the left corner of your top corner of your mat. Left knee bends. And we've got warrior two on the left side. So we just skip the forward fold. Inhale, straighten the leg, find your triangle here. Look down at your left toes, send your left hand forward, step up and fly. Half moon balance. Stack your shoulders, stack your hips. Flex your right foot, find energy in that left hip. Let everything come nice and long. Hand on the floor block is always perfect. From this pose, you can keep your hand up, bend your left knee, step back, you've got your warrior two. Good. Straighten your legs, take it through the center to the other side, warrior two facing the front of your mat. Inhale, hinge forward. Right hand comes to the front on the floor block. And find your half moon balance on this side. Stack your shoulders, everything lifting. Energy, energy, energy. Look like an L shape. One more breath. Bend your right leg. Land better than I did. Take your hands to the floor, spin your back foot forward. Step through your plank chaturanga, up and down dogs. Left leg in the air, toes down. Exhale, step through. Inhale, right hand stays, left arm opens, twist. Exhale, left hand down, straighten your front leg. Turn your back toes on their side. Left hand down, right arm extends up, triangle pose. Inhale, if you have a block, take it with you. Turn your left toes in a quarter turn. Turn your right toes to the right. Bring your block down, bend your right knee, warrior two. Straighten your front leg, inhale, hinge forward for triangle pose. Left arm up. And then take your hand to your block, take your right hand out in front, left leg is going to float up off the floor for your half moon balance. Send it out with energy on both sides. Now here's the tricky part, guys. Slowly come back to warrior two. Reach your arms up, hold on to your block. Exhale, straighten your right leg. Just shift the block to the other hand. Turn the left toes forward. You can bring the block down, warrior two. Maxine loving her blocks, right? Inhale. Exhale, hinge forward, left hand on the floor block, and begin to lift your right leg off the floor. One more breath. Bend your front knee, step back. You don't have to come up on this one. Turn yourself forward. Step to high plank through your push-ups or not. Downward dog. Inhale as you release your knees to the floor. Sit back on your heels or on a block. Take one hand in front of the other. One more dominant than the other. Close your eyes. And just breathe. Open up your eyes. Walk your hands forward. Stretch your arms all the way forward, hips back. Inhale to your all fours. Step your right foot back, step your left foot back, plank pose. Now, you can also bring your right knee back to the floor as you spin to the right side of your mat. Left side of your mat, actually, the right hand. Shoulders above the elbow or the wrist, or maybe just slightly behind. Lift the right side of the torso up. Breathe in, breathe out. Now, look down at your floor. Turn yourself so your left hand comes down and your left leg goes outside of your left arm, lower the right knee to the floor. So this time we are turning the toes out. And if you'd like to come down to the floor or the block, come on down. Release your back toes. And you can also roll out onto the outer left toes. Take a breath. If you're not on your forearms, we're going to get there. So either step your left foot back and then get to your forearms, or bring your forearms down and step your left arm back, left leg back. Inhale, shift forward, and then lift your hips in the air and walk your feet forward. Dolphin pose. Inhale, release your knees to the floor. Sit in child's pose with your closed legs this time. Walk your hands in. Sit on your heels, round your spine to come up. Place one hand on top of the other. Inhale, bring your hands to the floor. Step back to a plank. Choose to go to your left knee as well, or spin onto your left hand with straight legs. Right arm comes up. Lift your hips up. Breathe. Good. Just keep thinking the bottom side of your body. And keep your shoulders and hips stacked on top of each other. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, bring your right hand down, spin it forward, right leg outside, right hand, toes out, left knee down. Stay upright or come onto your forearms or a block. Couple more breaths. Okay, now, if you're not on your forearms, we're going to make our way back with the right leg into a forearm plank. Good. Lift your hips in the air. Walk your feet forward. Float your right leg in the air. Anybody at home doing any kind of forearm balance can take it from here. Right foot on the floor. Left leg up if you're just staying with me. Both feet on the floor. Knees on the floor. Sit on your heels. Child's pose with your palms back, arms back, palms up. Gently tuck your chin in, roll up to sit on your heels. Bring one hand on top of the other. Usually it's the dominant hand. Release your hands. Send your legs out in front of you. Take your legs all the way out. Rock a little side to side, lift up the flesh from underneath so that you're in front of your sitting bones. Have your straps, towels, blocks, blankets, everything nearby. Good, sit up nice and tall. Turn your toes up towards your face. Inhale. Bend your right knee. Line up your heel with your sitting bone, so not directly inside of your thigh just now. Hold on to your outer shin. Now, open up your knee, put the foot to the inside of the left thigh. Turn towards your left leg. Walk your fingertips out and stop at your first point of resistance, wherever that is. Could be the right hip, could be the left hamstrings, could be both. And fold to your extent or take your tail strap. If you have a strap, try to keep your arms straight rather than bending the arms and putting all that work into the biceps. Just keep your spine straight and just try to walk yourself down the strap a little bit more. Inhale, walk your hands back up. Take your left leg, bring it behind you. Take your left arm outside your right thigh, twist. Turn your torso forward. Keep your left hand on your left knee and bring your right arm up and over. And you can also sit on a block if this becomes a little bit, not in your wheelhouse today, right? Stretching all the way down the right side of your body. Inhale, come back up. Good. Stretch your left leg forward. Stretch your right leg forward. Adjust the flesh. Hands by your thighs. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your left knee. Line up the heel with the sitting bone. You have about a fist width between your inner foot and your inner thigh. Okay, so you're not right on top of it. Hug your knee in with your arms. Sit up tall. Right leg is active. Good. Inhale, release your hands. Open your left knee to the side. Foot inside the thigh. Inhale, lengthen. Walk your hands forward. Exhale, the first point of resistance. Inhale and exhale. So only go as far as you can also have a block under your left knee, if that helps. I want you to learn to listen to your bodies. When it says enough, stop. When it says I got more, go for it. But not the ego, just the body talking. Inhale, lengthen your spine, walk back in. Take your right knee, bring it behind you. Inhale, left arm behind you, right arm outside your left thigh, twist. Inhale, come back to center. And then come back to center all the way. Release your legs. Take your legs out in front of you. I'm just going to turn a little bit this way for the camera to see easier. Lift up your flesh. Legs out in front of you, arms reach out. Inhale. Hi, Ollie. Exhale, bring your chin to your chest and round your back. Go down just a quarter of the way. Scoop out your belly like a giant C. Inhale, come all the way up. Hinge forward. Exhale, chin to chest, roll backwards. Go a little bit deeper. Scoop out your belly, maybe to your waistline. Inhale, lift up. Hinge forward. Exhale, it's like we are releasing control. Down. Go down to the tips of your shoulder blades here. Take your hands behind your head. Elbows point out. Right leg comes up, 90-90. Left leg comes up, 90-90. Inhale. Exhale, lift your head and shoulders a little higher. Bring your left elbow to your right knee. Extend your left leg. Inhale back to center. Keep your knees over your hips. Exhale, twist. Inhale to the center. Exhale, twist. So like little yogi bicycles. Take your time, take a couple more. Try to keep your knees over your hips so that you're not bringing your knees all the way to your chest and you really have no space to lift the torso and extend. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do one more on each side. Wherever you are, come back to center on this last one. And then bring your head down, bring your knees in. Open your arms to a T. Shift your hips right, let your knees fall to the left side. Inhale, bring it through center. Exhale, hips left, knees fall to the right. Inhale, come back to your center. Exhale, bring your right knee in, left leg out on the floor. Hug your knee to your chest. And then extend your right leg in the air, flex point, use a strap towel. Head can be down. Once again, let go of your hands from your leg. Lift your head and shoulders up. Lift your left leg up. Good, now hold on to your shin calf. Switch legs. Switch legs. Switch legs. One more time each. We're going to stay with our left leg in the air. Head down on the floor. Draw the left leg closer in. And then lift your head and shoulders up. Release your arms. Lift your right leg up, hover. And then grab a hold of the left shin. Switch legs. One more time. Right leg in the air. Now both legs in the air. Head down. Arms down. Pull your belly button to your spine. Lift your hips up off the floor, even a millimeter. Flex your feet so your feet, the bottoms of your feet point towards the ceiling. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, lift your head and shoulders up. Last little bit of core work here today. Pull the belly in, lift the hips up, lift the torso up. Breathe in, everything lifts up. One more breath. Exhale, head down, hips down, knees in. Right leg all the way over left leg. Grab ankles, shins, toes. Inhale, arms to a T. Exhale, hips right, knees fall to the left side. Any more, any other versions? Bigger, smaller movements? higher, lower. Uncross the legs, come back to center, hug your knees in. Left leg crosses over right once or twice. Hug the heels in. Inhale, open the arms, hips move left, knees fall to the right. Undo your legs, come back to center. Lift the head and shoulders up one last time here. Exhale, place your feet on the floor. Lay your head down. A block is available if you'd like to use it. We're going to do a few bridges. So place your feet on the floor in line with your sitting bones once again. Push down through your feet, shoulders. Lift your hips up, resting on your shoulders, drawing energetically your heels towards your hips and your knees towards your toes. If you'd like to slide the block under there, any height, under your sacrum. Inhale. Exhale, release your hips, upper, mid, lower back. If you have your arms underneath, let them go. Draw your knees together, don't bring them up to your chest, just let the knees fall in together. And then set yourself up for a second and final bridge pose. Bridge, wheel, supported, legs up the wall, whatever feels good. So lay on your back, choose your entrance and your exit for this. If you're sitting in if you're coming into your wheel, hi Stu. Hi Nash. He knocked over the camera, Michelle. All right, inhale. Come into your bridge wheel support. You're good, I see you again. Take any variations that will work for you today. And when you're ready to come down, first take the hands out, upper, mid, lower back. If you're on a block, you can slide the block out. And then draw your knees all the way up to your chest one more time. Take one more spinal twist of your choice. To the right, to the left side. Short, long, whatever. You can straighten your legs out to the side. Inhale through center to the other side as you empty the breath. Inhale, come back to center. Give everything a nice tight hug, squeeze into the center. And then let your legs come out in front of you. Let your arms rest down by your side. Close your eyes. Let your body weight surrender into the mat. Take one more breath. Fill everything up. Empty everything out. Shavasana. the opportunity to stay longer, please stay longer. Turn off the sound. Stay in your Shavasana. If you need to start to make your way back up, start to deepen your breath. Make subtle movements in your fingers and toes, wrists and ankles. Just begin to bring your awareness back. And take your time as you make your way to either side. Rest your head. And then bring yourselves to a comfortable seat. Bring your hands together at your heart. Definitely thank yourselves for getting here. It's not always easy, I know. And I thank you for being here and sharing your energy with me, even through the wavelengths of the Zoom world. Shanti, Shanti, peace, peace, peace to all. Namaste, Satnam, go in peace. Happy and healthy holidays if I'm not going to see any of you again soon. Stay home, stay fit, stay healthy, get back.